The best place really for Oscar is actually the loo, because then when everyone goes in for a wee or a poo, they can really take their time in front of the mirror with Oscar.
Kate Winslet has recently taken quite a nasty fall on the filming set of her latest role to date, and this resulted in her being rushed to the hospital. However, a rep of the actress has stated on Kate's behalf that she will be fine and has plans of returning to Lee filming this week. Kate Winslet is an English actor who is most popularly known for her Titanic role, portraying the character Rose in the 1997 romance disaster film. However, many located around the world will never forget her performance as Hannah Schmitz in the quote, spine-tingling Academy Award-winning movie titled The Reader. What's a role of Kate's outside of Titanic in The Reader that you've enjoyed? Let me know in the comments below. Kate was born under the full name Kate Elizabeth Winslet on October 5th, 1975. The location of her birth was Reading, Berkshire, England, to parents Sally Ann and Roger John Winslet. She's the second child of 4 children born to her parents. Kate's drama studies started when she was 11 at Red Roof's Theatre School. It was here where she made Head Girl, as well as her first television advertisement appearance for Sugar Puffs when she was 12. Kate was later featured in the TV series Shrinks in 1998. 3 years after this, she left school to pursue a career in acting. It wasn't long before she was making appearances in productions like Adrian Mole, Peter Pan, and Get Back. By the time 1994 came around, Kate landed her debut film role in Heavenly Creatures, a movie directed by Peter Jackson. For this, she captured the attention of many and was given praise for her skills in acting around the time she starred in Sense and Sensibility in 1995. The following year, in 1996, Kate was seen in movies like Hamlet and Jude, and despite their lack of success at the box office, Kate's performances were critically acclaimed. In 1997, she portrayed an upper-class socialite passenger on the ill-fated boat RMS Titanic from the movie Titanic. Her work as Rose became one of her most notable performances to date, as she received a number of prolific awards and received several honors for her portrayal. The year after, Kate starred in Hideous Kinky, which is a film that she had worked on prior to shooting Titanic. In 1999, Kate was in the low-budget project Holy Smoke. 2000 saw Kate cast opposite Jeffrey Rush in Quills, a period drama film that stemmed inspiration from the world and works of Marquise de Sade. She received critical praise for this as well. Kate appeared as a World War II codebreaker for Enigma the next year. 2001 saw Kate voice acting Belle in the animated film Christmas Carol the movie. At the time, Kate also recorded a smash single as a soundtrack for the movie titled What If. 2 years following, Kate starred in The Life of David Gale. Between 2004 to 2006, Kate made a number of appearances in critically acclaimed films, which included Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, All the King's Men, Finding Neverland, Romance and Cigarettes, The Holiday, and Little Children. Kate got the opportunity to work alongside her Titanic co-star Leonardo DiCaprio once more for Revolutionary Road, which saw a release date in 2008. Despite the film stimulating mass hype around it before its release, they ended up with subpar reviews. However, Kate's The Reader role followed this, and with her work as Hannah Schmitz, Kate and the film received an Academy Award, and she was highly praised for being one of her best. In 2011, Kate starred in the HBO miniseries called Mildred Pierce, playing the title character. She won a multitude of distinguished awards for her portrayal. That same year, we saw Kate appear in Contagion alongside Matt Damon and Gwyneth Paltrow, as well as Carnage, which opened up the 68th Venice Film Festival. In 2012, Kate performed an audiobook recording of Therese, which was a novel released on Audible.com. By the time 2013 rolled around, Kate was starring in the 14-storyline plot movie called Movie 43. She appeared in the catch segment of the film, and it was considered one of the worst in her career. The next year, however, we saw Kate act in A Little Chaos and Divergent, followed by the Australian comedy drama film The Dressmaker in 2015. During this time, Kate also narrated for the TV film Snow Chick. From then until 2017, Kate appeared in a slew of movies like Steve Jobs, The Mountain Between Us, 999, and Wonder Wheel. Towards the end of 2017, Kate voice acted in a Japanese animated fantasy film called Mary and the Witch's Flower, and was cast in Avatar 2's film as Ronal, far before its winter 2022 release. Outside of her acting work, Kate bagged a Grammy in 1999 for Best Spoken Word Album for Children for Listen to the Storyteller. Back in 2001, Kate was awarded the Los Angeles Film Critics Awards Best Supporting Actress for her work in Iris. Kate won Best Actress at the Academy Awards for The Reader in 2008, Kate, and 2 additional Golden Globes for Best Actress for Drama and Best Supporting Actress for Revolutionary Road. Fast forwarding slightly to 2011, Kate received a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Miniseries or Movie. That same year, Kate was given a Best Humanitarian Work Award from Yoldana. The next year saw Kate being named Commander of the Order of the British Empire for her drama contributions. Moving into her personal affairs, Kate's earliest reported romance was when she began dating her first love, Stephen Treasure. They were seeing one another for 4.5 years prior to his untimely death from bone cancer. His passing fell in line with Titanic's premiere at the time, and Kate was unable to attend the event because she obligated attending Stephen's funeral. Kate's next relationship came about in 1989 when she wed Jim Thurpleton, and later conceived a daughter with named Mia. The former couple divorced in 2001. In 2003, Kate married Sam Mendes, and she and the director share a son named Joe. Their separation occurred in 2010. Now, here are some Kate fun facts coming your way. Back in 2011, the residence in which Kate was staying in caught fire and resulted in a load of damages to the property at the time. Thankfully though, no casualties came about from the incident. However, around the same time there, she met a guest by the name of Ned Rock'n'Roll, and they later began dating. They tied the knot in a private ceremony the next year and also have a son together named Bear. On the opposite side of Kate's acting career, she belongs to the activist organization PETA. She also founded the non-profit organization Golden Hat Foundation. In history, Kate is the 3rd actor to ever receive 2 Golden Globe Awards within the same year for her work in Revolutionary Road and The Reader. If you're wishing for Kate to have a speedy recovery, smash that like button. Now, let's discuss Kate's injury and how it relates to what we currently know. As per reports and her personal rep, Kate is said to be doing well and is set to return to work soon. This comes after she suffered a fall on the set of her newest movie, Lee. Currently, Kate is stationed in Croatia to film the upcoming historical drama. In the film, Kate plays photographer Lee Miller. For her injuries, they were reportedly quite minor according to her rep. Still, she was rushed to a nearby medical facility to be examined. Quote, Kate slipped and was taken to hospital as a precautionary measure required by the production. She is fine and will be filming as planned this week. Ever since 2020, Kate has been linked to her titular role because of talks of her involvement in the film prior to the announcement. There's also the fact that Lee began her modeling career with American Vogue before she broke out into photography and became British Vogue's war correspondent. The awaited drama is crafted as a direct inspiration from Anthony Penrose's biography titled The Lives of Lee Miller. Kate's former Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and A Little Chaos director Ellen Kuras is also directing Lee. Other stars like Jude Law and Josh O'Connor will also be featured in the film. Kate informed Deadline about the direction of the movie in 2021, stating, "This is absolutely not a biopic. What we wanted to do was find the most interesting decade of her life. It was the period from 1938 to 1948 that took her right through the war. She's been misunderstood and so often viewed through the lens of a man. What she did as a female photographer on the front lines during World War II was educate people on what actually happened during the war. Lee was the woman who was documenting war for women through women's eyes for a women's magazine." Kate also has future plans of returning to HBO for her next limited series, plus has recently ridden into battle in a new photo from Avatar: The Way of Water, and recently reacted to SNL's Murder Dirter sketch. For Avatar, Kate is prepared to bare her fangs by taking on the leading role of a new tribe in this creative, long-making sequel to the movie. The Oscar winner scoops into combat as character Ronald and has since impressed her team with an underwater scene she did herself. Kate dished to UK-based magazine Empire that her motion caption character is meant to be deeply loyal and fearless. Speaking on Kate's stunning Aqua moment, director James Cameron told EW that Kate, quote, blew everybody away when she did a 7.5-minute breath hold. But this isn't all for Kate's upcoming success. The Emmy winner will also be making her HBO return with a limited series called Trust that she will both star in and executively produce. For this series, we'll follow an affluent financier who reads a novel based on his life, but the financier is not happy with the way he and his family are portrayed, so he seeks out a secretary to ghostwrite a memoir for him to clear things up. However, the ghostwriter soon learns that the financier is actually attempting to rewrite his history and his wife's addition to it. Kate is said to be producing the adaptation of this novel that dives into topics like wealth, talent, trust, intimacy, truth, and perception. Finally, Kate is beyond elated to be able to spill the beans about her breakout Saturday Night Live sketch Murder Dirter. The sketch was created to parody her Mayor of Easttown show and specifically its character's Delaware County accents. Quote, "I have never felt so validated as an actor in my life as I do now because of Murder Dirter." Kate also noted in her EW interview for an upcoming Awardist podcast episode episode that she finds the comedic sketch to be a continued source of joy for herself and her family, with every now and then in our household we'll be like, oh, should we just quickly watch it? And we'll crowd around the iPhone crying with laughter. That's been today's WATN. Thanks for watching, friends.